Hello and welcome back to step 2 of our confidence crash course. In step 1 we looked at how our thoughts can ruin our joys and successes and ways to stop that from happening. And today we will look at how to act in order to support your positive reality. Now the fact is that we to a large extent create our own realities through our actions and often unwittingly. Especially when we are insecure and we're feeling less than certain about ourselves, we can quite accidentally prove ourselves right in our limiting beliefs about ourselves, so that we really find evidence for why we aren't good enough or why we don't have or shouldn't have good confidence and so on. And let me demonstrate that a little bit clearer with the help of a client from a few years back who, when she went to university, had a great group of friends, but actually deep down felt very socially inept. So she felt unattractive and boring and all of those things. And every time they were going to go out, she told her friends not to bother with her because she was cramping their style and so on. They kept inviting her, but she kept telling them until they didn't invite her anymore. So you can see how that cycle happened. And when she came to me a number of years later, she was still struggling with relationships and was struggling with loneliness as a result. And she really truly believed that she had proven herself right at university, that she was socially inept, that she wasn't good enough to have friends and so on. When really it was just her actions that had made that come true. People wanted to be her friends until she killed them, if you like, with her self-deprecating moans. So she finally now was able to see how she had caused that cycle and how that was still perpetuating in her life today, years later. And of course, a habit of a lifetime takes time to break. So we needed to develop a strategy that she could practice to break this. And she applied what we call act as if, which is our golden formula number 2. And step 1 in this is to identify situations where you would really benefit from being more confident, where you would love to exude more confidence or feel more confidence and so on. And then number 2 is to visualize what that confident behavior in those situations look like in your mind. So what is the body language, the pitch of the voice, the facial expressions and so on? How does a confident person in these situations act? Then number 3 is to realize that you choose who people see. So accept that you can choose what you show them. Even if you feel something on the inside, you don't have to show it to people around you. That's step number 3, realize and accept that you are in control of what they see. And then number 4 is to find low-key situations where you can start to practice that confident behavior. You're not going to feel the confidence yet, but you can practice the behavior. So all the detail in step 2 that you identified, find, if you like, easy-ish. It's never going to be really easy, but don't sort of go out there and do it in the most unfamiliar, daunting situation to begin with. Find low-key, easy-ish situations to practice. And then step 5 is to gradually increase the difficulty. So go to bigger events, perhaps more challenging situations where you can increase your practice of that confident behavior. And then step 6 is to have self-compassion. And that really is very important because you will slip up along the way. This is new behavior for you, so you're not going to be fluent in it yet. So if you're not self-compassionate towards yourself, you might accidentally end up back in the beating self up cycle where your behavior will be negative. So have self-compassion, have patience, realize that it's only through practice that this will become better and better and better, and over time that behavior will feel you. It will feel completely natural and normal and you. So that's our magic formula number 2. Good luck. Enjoy practicing this, and I shall see you again in 2 days' time for our 3rd and final step of our mini crash course. Bye bye.